Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
I dressed up for Miss Youth Fair pageant, but I'm going to be in a t-shirt and shorts, sneakers.
Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com.
It may happen, but
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome in to TV10 coverage of the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. It is good to be back here live at Harry D. Shelley Park. Matt Miller sitting in. Joining me, our host for the week is Mary Beth Blair, and we'll have various guests that will be joining us all week long. We start today. We'll be back tomorrow, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as well.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I am ready to get this show started. Thank you, Matt. Welcome to the 2021 Berkeley County Youth Fair. It's the 74th year, and folks, we are back on track and full steam ahead here at the fairgrounds after a year last year that wasn't so, pleasant. But with the fair board, TV10 pulled off the impossible, which was a virtual fair, and wasn't that amazing? We had a great time. Many of you in the audience probably watching saw that, and you would remember our other host right now, or our guest with us, Miss Hannah Alt, who is the reigning Miss Youth Fair. She, from 2019, you joined us last year. Did you have fun on the virtual fair?
I really did. I know a lot of people were disappointed that's how it had to be, but I think it turned out beautifully, wonderfully. It went so smooth.
And I don't think I've seen you in person since then, but
No.
thanks for filling in for me on that last day.
Absolutely.
So she did a great job, and we had a great week despite not being able to be here. The virtual fair was a great success, and those young people who worked very hard all year long to raise their animals. We're still able to show their animals and sell them at an auction online.
Right.
But I'm sure all of the people here gathered around would agree that everyone is excited to be back here, and there's such a momentum going on. Like, there's a buzz in the barns over here to the right, and the Miss Youth Fair contestants just arrived. And Hannah, tell us what they've been doing today.
Today they had what we call the Queen's Tea, and that's where all the girls get together. They get to know each other, learn a little bit more about each other, and then they all go and they have an interview. And today their interviews were about 4 minutes long, 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's just them and the 2 judges. And they had 2 amazing judges today, very sweet.
Aww.
They made all the girls feel super welcomed, and I know all the girls came out of there feeling so much better than they did before they went in.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we're going to get to see that. You are going to get to see that live here in just a little bit. We have Dawn Pingley, who will open the Berkeley County Youth Fair officially with opening ceremonies, and her welcome will be just shortly here at 7 p.m. And then afterwards she'll come on and talk a little bit about what it was like to come back after a year of being gone. And so we're going to hear a little bit of that inside scoop from her as well. There's so much to be excited about this year. The Berkeley County Youth Fair is back on track, as we said, full steam ahead as their theme this year so appropriately conveys the message for the fair. The food vendors, I can smell them all. They're out there cooking and preparing and excited to see people and to really bring back all the fair favorites.
Well, we do have breaking news.
Oh, we do have breaking news,
As funnel cake fans come a little bit later in the week.
That's right, Tuesday. So that for whatever reasons, that is postponed till Tuesday, but it will be here. So that's the only reason you come to the Berkeley County Youth Fair for a funnel cake, you might want to wait till Tuesday. Also, if you only come for the carnival, then that starts Tuesday. A lot of these things are related to the pandemic and just, complications and getting people lined up, but we're just happy that any day that they're going to be here, and we'll make the best of it. And there's so much more, though, on Sunday, Monday. There are so many things to come out to the fair and explore and see. There's so many other things. We'll go through that list as well. We're going to take a break here soon in a few minutes. But tell me, Hannah, what you're looking forward to most. I know you're going to be giving away your title tonight and crowning someone.
Yes.
But what are you looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to just being able to see everybody else show their exhibits and show what they work so hard for, because this year, unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring an animal, and I didn't have time to bring my indoor exhibit. I completely ran out of time.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm so excited to see what everybody else worked so hard for this year, because I know that last year it was just so stressful. So I feel like they've really been building up for 2 years waiting for this fair.
The momentum is definitely there. I can only imagine. And I'm sure, you can just see the passion in the kids' eyes, the youth that are here. There's just an energy of excitement, and it feels good to be back down here and just to see so many faces. But with that in mind, I know a lot of people asked, how the setup is. Is it wide open? We encourage everyone watching to come out. You can watch online, and we're going to show you a lot of things online on TV live, and some are going to be recorded. We're going to show things that are going to be early in the morning that are going to be recorded. We'll show you those later in the day. But if you are interested in coming out to the fair, everything is wide open. Every venue or every arena is wide open on the ends. There's just so much room for social distancing and just being safe. And this event has the blessing of the Berkeley County Health Department. So we're just excited for this. That was my big word last year. Really fancy word, but Mike made fun of me. You know he did, right? So, but I promised you guys last year at the virtual fair, if we were back here, that I would come here and we would do this live, and we would really bring it into the homes of those who can't be here. So
And looking forward to it, as you mentioned, a little bit later on after the crowning of this year's Berkeley County Youth Fair Queen. We will have some footage from earlier in the day. Mike and Donnie were here, and Donald is back at the studio now, kind of editing that video. And we'll give you a little taste of what it was like for each of the participants to come in today and to bring in their exhibit, whether it be an animal, or whether it would be an indoor exhibit. So some of that coming up later.
Because a lot of people, they don't see that behind the scenes. They don't see the opening day and all the people filtering in. And I know right now you're seeing online, you're getting to see some of the incredible livestock that are already here. And actually we had some questions online on our Facebook saying, can we come see the animals tonight? They're ready. People are ready to see those animals. So yes, the answer is yes, they can come out tonight. Today's events are always just simpler, getting everything set up and officially opening it with the opening from the board, and then, of course, the tradition of the Miss Youth Fair. Tell us a little bit about what it's going to be like for the new queen this week. What's she going to be busy doing?
She is going to be busy watching all of the livestock shows. Of course, if she's not showing in a show that has conflict with hers, she'll be handing out all the ribbons to the contestants and
that's
the
a
winners.
big job.
It really is. And she's just showing her support for everybody.
That's great. And so she'll mingle around to all the activities, make sure she
Eating
participates.
contests.
Oh, yes. I have asked. That's one of the requests I did ask, if we could get a sampling of all the, I mean, what better way to get people to come out to the fair to try the food if we have to try it and approve of it first?
Why don't we get you participating in the events?
Oh, I think that would be great.
Then
why not? Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, you know, what the heck?
Have you milked a goat before?
Yeah, so
have you milked a goat?
have I?
Yes.
No.
I got called into they called it Celebrity Goat Milking Contest
This
many
year?
years ago.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it was several years ago, and it was me against several former Youth Fair queens.
Oh,
I felt a
my.
little out of place,
And
but
did you win?
no, I did not.
Okay,
They were
yeah.
good. They were good.
Oh, my
But it was a
goodness.
lot of fun. Well, look, let's get in our first break.
Okay, that
and
sounds
then in another couple of minutes, we'll come back and continue to and get things going as we are back on track here at
Sounds
Harry
good.
D.
And
Shelley
we'll
Park.
give you a little rundown of what tomorrow's schedule is going to be like.
All right.
See
Our
you in a few.
title sponsor, yes, Panhandle Dumpsters. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire? Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Spring Valley Farm and Orchard in beautiful Hampshire County is owned by the Cooks, Eli and Misty, and their 3 children, who farm on 820 acres and grow fresh peaches, apples, corn, tomatoes, melons, squash, zucchini, beans, and more. Spring Valley Farm Market has a new location at 1793 Dry Run Road in Martinsburg and a Winchester location too. Open Monday through Saturday 9 until 5 and Sunday 9 to 4. For the freshest, highest quality fruit and produce, shop Spring Valley Farm Market. Buy fresh, buy local.
The Mid-Atlantic Group has been serving the area's insurance needs for 40 years. We are an independent insurance agency, therefore we can offer insurance from many insurance companies, find the right coverage at the right price with easy payment plan. Located at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg, the Mid-Atlantic Group is easily accessible from Morgan, Jefferson, and Berkeley County. To set up an appointment with a local insurance professional, give them a call today at 304-267-8989. That's the Mid-Atlantic Group at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg. Let them help insure you today.
And we do welcome you back in to Harry D. Shelley Park and the indoor arena. And Mary Beth, the excitement is building. We've got the contestants to our left and a good crowd beginning to come in.
It looks great. And, the contestants are ready to go on stage, ready for the contest to get started. I'm excited to see that as well and to find out who our new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair is going to be. She'll have her hands full this week, helping at all the awards ceremonies of the shows and just mingling throughout the fair. And so, I'm glad I'm not a judge because those girls all amazing young women and just have worked so hard. So we'll be bringing that to our audience live. I don't know if this has ever occurred where the Miss Youth Fair contest has been live on TV. So this is a great milestone and exciting for our community to have this opportunity. Last year, of course, as we said earlier, we were forced to do it virtually, the whole Berkeley County Youth Fair. And, many people across many fairs and festivals across the country had to completely shut down and didn't know how or have the resources like a TV10 to do a virtual fair. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work, as you guys in the studio know. I mean, I just showed up and had fun on air. It was great. But there's so much work, and even for the exhibitors, they had to do something out of the norm, do the videos and do it differently. And so now things are back on track, full steam ahead, and we have such an amazing studio here. Choo Choo News, right? So we're excited to be here every single day of the fair through Friday at least. And so thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll join us every day. Turn us on and leave it on because this whole week for TV10 is basically dedicated to the youth fair. You're going to see it all day long, things that are pre-recorded. And, of course, you can watch it all at home, Matt, but you really should come out and experience it for yourself, because you can't taste fair food over the TV, can you?
No, or the aromas that surround the Berkeley County Youth Fair. And I'm not talking about bad aromas, but, as you said, the smell of the fair food, the animals that are here and walking through and seeing those exhibits, the tremendous job that these youth do in raising these animals, and to talk with them. That's the other fun part, too. A lot of times you'll see them right there in the barn near the animal that they are, that they are showing, and they're caring for them. And you can ask them questions. And they'll tell you.
So knowledgeable.
What it has taken for them to feed and care for that animal every single day to have them ready for the fair.
It's when this fair ends, basically the youth began again. So it's a year-long process for them. It's not just a few weeks before, a month or so before. It's all year long. And this is a big crescendo for them, the big, opportunity to show the community, show their peers what they've done. And so we'll look forward to actually seeing the live shows. It's going to be a neat experience for me. I don't know about you, but growing up, I tended to come to the carnival and eat fair food, and I would maybe look at I always looked at the animals, but I never actually attended a show. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I actually get the honor of introducing or being the host of the swine show on Tuesday.
All right.
So that's going to be a first for me. Looking forward to that.
Did Mikey give you some good jokes? I believe last year there were plenty of good jokes on the swine show.
I am happy to say that Mikey will be joining us.
All right.
He'll be our other co-host on, I believe, if you want to mark it down, because I know he has a lot of fans. So Mikey Withrow will be with us for the whole evening, I believe Wednesday, partially on Thursday. But then he gets ready for the livestock auction, which, again, was done virtually last year and so incredible. I actually bought my first market hog. That was an incredible experience, and we're still enjoying that. It was a great experience. But we were talking about, I kind of got sidetracked there, about the fair food. Do you guys want to hear what fair food is going to be here this week? I mean, you have to at least come out to the fair to enjoy that. I mean, literally, you could plan every night's meal around something out here. I have a whole page of them, and I'm just going to read them really quick so you can just begin to imagine what the aromas are we're smelling right now. We've got Keep It Smokin' Barbecue. We've got Creative Taste of Leesburg, which isn't going to be here till Tuesday. We have Old Fashioned Kettle Corn. We have S&S shows. We have Tad's Dairy Barn. We have, my eyes are not good, DGS concessions. We have the funnel cake folks funneling around. They'll be here Tuesday. We have Insta-Roll, hand-rolled ice cream, Mountaineer meat smokers, the Tiki Tea, tropical Sue, and let's see, who else is on the list? Toasted and Young Farmers, 4-H leaders, and of course, the Berkeley County Youth Fair has an amazing concession stand full of all kinds of fair food that you will want to take a part of. Now, also, I don't know, I think it's on, I believe, Wednesday night. I'm going to confirm that for you, but the famous chicken barbecue night, which is is sponsored every year by Farm Credit. They're like long-standing sponsors of this event, and people really look forward to, and I know plan around that. So don't miss out on that. You have the ad.
I've got it, and you are correct. It is on Wednesday evening. I say evening. It's late afternoon.
Okay.
4 o'clock is when it starts.
Yeah.
And make sure you're here because it does go quickly.
Right.
It includes green beans, coleslaw, roll, applesauce, ice cream, and iced tea, and you can't beat the price.
Yeah.
Only $6 for an adult and $4 for children. I know each year I try to get over there and get a chicken dinner.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm hoping that this year that might be part of our, pay for the week that we get to sample that.
There it is, part of that spread.
Hopefully we can show that to you and see, so you can see what you're missing out on. As you said, Matt, the bleachers are filling up, and I'm sure with the contestants' family and friends to cheer them on. And so I don't know if you can hear that at home, the buzz that's here. We're in the main indoor arena. We'll be here every day through Friday. Now, the fair is open next Saturday as well. The carnival will be open Tuesday through Saturday. So, but we won't be here that day because we're going to be so tired. Yeah. And it's kind of hard to cover the carnival.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess we could try to maybe get one of our portable, movable cameras and get on the Ferris wheel or something and give you that view. But, always a lot of fun. And I know you and I can remember back to when this used to be on Raleigh Street.
Martinsburg High School.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The long indoor exhibit building and the barn there as well.
It's amazing to think that they fit it all in that property because it doesn't seem near. I mean, this is expansive out here.
Oh, yes.
And what I really like this year, too, is I think, as we've said, people have really looked forward to, after the year we've had, to getting back to the fairgrounds. And so many of the barns have had overhauls and makeovers and painted and just so many enhancements because there was just that excitement to even go to the next level. So it's going to be definitely an experience you don't want to miss out on. The Berkeley County Youth Fair is a tradition. I mean, if you grew up in Berkeley County and didn't go to the youth fair,
I don't know what you did.
I don't know what you did. Right. So it is a staple of the August calendar of events for anyone who lives here. And as you can see, look at the stage. It's decorated so nicely by Carly Gall and her team carrying the theme. And there we are, Choo Choo News. So we're excited to be here. We have so much to bring you this week. So many interviews. Yes. And speaking of the young people, what you were saying, how knowledgeable they are, we are going to hopefully get a few interviews with some of the young people that are exhibiting and talk to them about, what goes into all that they do to prepare and to raise those animals. So we're hoping to have that for you this week as well. And just whatever we can bring to you on the television screen, we are going to try to do that.
Yes, some of the contest winners. I'm looking forward to hearing about the brain freeze from those that win the ice cream eating contest.
Yeah.
Or what is the top secret in being able to get down 3 glazed donuts as quickly as possible?
Right. What is the secret?
Watermelon. How deep in the rind do you have to go before that piece is considered consumed? Or do they even cut the rind completely off?
And what is the secret of the corn shucker who wins? I mean, I shuck corn all the time, so if there's a secret to doing it faster, I want to know what that is.
Because it's not a fun process.
Yeah, no, it's not.
The silking is the hard part. And do they have to take the silk out too? I'm not sure the
We're
rules.
We're gonna learn that this week. I can't wait to see cow chip bingo. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We've got a lot of fun and interesting lineups. We promised you we would tell you what's going to be on the list of things tomorrow. Did we tell you yet that we'll be starting tomorrow at 12:30?
Yes.
So there's actually, if you're interested, thank you. If you're interested, there is going to be a church service here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. by, I think it's Community Connections Church is what it is. We put it on the website today, or on our Facebook page today. So if you'd like, you can bring chairs and come out at 8 o'clock and join the church service that is going to happen here at 8 o'clock. And then what else do we have going on tomorrow, Matt?
At 9 o'clock, then that will lead right into the dog show.
Oh, okay.
And we will be here recording that event,
yes.
So we'll be bringing it to you as the day progresses, as we get some free time during the course of our live coverage during the day. So we understand about 11 dogs will be participating in the dog show. Then as we get on the air at 12:30, it's the Bright Stars Goat Showmanship coming at 1 o'clock.
And that I'm really excited to see, because this is a group of special needs children, and very special for them to have this opportunity. And we're going to be interviewing the chairperson of that event, and we're really, really glad we can show you this. So that is going to be fun to see.
At 2 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be bringing you the Spring Mills FFA Fitting Contest.
Now, do you know what that is? I do, but I'm testing your knowledge.
Oh, boy, the fitting contest. I'm assuming they have made various dresses and or shirts and
Mike thought that too.
Oh.
But it is not so. What they're doing is they're fitting their animal. They're going through the shoes of the animal. They have this is preparing their animal. So we're going to learn the grooming process to prepare their animal for the fair. So it's going to be interesting. It's the first time they've ever had this event at the fair. So it's going to be very interesting to see that. So I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, absolutely. About 4:30, the Pee-wee Goat and Lamb Showmanship. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes.
And then the Small Pet Show and Cat Show combined in the indoor arena here at 6 o'clock, and at 7:30, the 4-H Style Show. Now, is that more what I was talking about earlier?
Yes, that's where people, the individuals, and we put this is on our Facebook. You can look at them ahead of time. But they are seamstresses, so they're sewing and creating their own styles, and they will be showing them, and they will be judged, and we'll find out the winners. Other things that will be happening at the fair, in case you wanted to come out tomorrow, the commercial exhibits, of course, will all be open. They're all over the fairgrounds, not just in the commercial exhibit building. That building, of course, is open on both ends. But there's I have 2 pages worth of commercial exhibitors that I need to read to you at some point. So that's going to be a lot to see as well. So, yeah.
Let's take a break, and on the other side, we will be ever closer to turning things over to Dawn Pingley as we near the top of the hour at 7 and officially open the fair. So let's take a break. Again, our title sponsor is Panhandle Dumpsters. Thanks to them and each of our sponsors for our TV10 coverage of the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com.
Are you looking for a full-service web design company right here in the Eastern Panhandle? Then look no further than Pro Design LLC, specializing in web design and development, web hosting, and application development. Pro Design is a locally owned company serving local clients since 1997 with a reputation of quality, creativity, and personal touch. Let Pro Design build or redesign your dream website. Find them online at professionaldesign.com or phone 304-676-9940.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
There are so many great things to say about the redesigned Honda CR-V. So to save time, we've condensed them down into one easy acronym. OMECUV-NAAHAWATESONT. That stands for our most exhilarating compact utility vehicle. Now available as a hybrid and with a turbocharged engine standard on non-hybrid trims. See? Simple. The redesigned Honda CR-V. Contact your Honda dealer or shop online.
Miller Honda, south of Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. www.mymillerhonda.com.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Well, Mary Beth, we are back once again here at the indoor arena. Are you ready for the youth fair to officially begin?
I am ready. I am ready. And are we ready? Do we know if we're ready? I don't see it.
We were told 7 o'clock on the dot, and I believe we are just about ready to go. Let's make the switch over. Just about ready to go. Let's make the switch over.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's honor our country and the Lord with the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Miss Youth Fair 1997, Annette Snyder-Jordan, and her son Austin. Our national anthem, led by Miss Youth Fair 1988, Michelle Pennell Fox. And our invocation given by Miss Youth Fair 1985, Christy Sensendiver Bartley. Please rise if you are able and remain standing for the pledge, anthem, and our opening prayer.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Still there, oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Please remain standing for prayer. Dear Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to come together and share in a wonderful evening of competition. Thank you for helping to provide the Berkeley County Youth Fair as a place where our youth can share their talent and creativity. We know that these gifts come from you, and we appreciate this occasion to acknowledge the best in each of the participants. Thank you for the opportunity that these young ladies have this evening to fellowship and develop new friendships that will last a lifetime. A good friendship as a blessing from you, and we ask that you bestow your grace upon these bonds. We pray that each contestant has confidence to be and do their best, that they will live their lives with grace, and that they will use the talents you have given them to make a difference in their world. We are grateful to be back on track and blessed to be here together. To God be all the glory. In His name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, ladies. At this time, please welcome Dawn Pingley, President of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Board.
Welcome back. The Berkeley County Youth Fair is excited to be back for 2021, and we are getting back on track full steam ahead for the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. 2020 was a very challenging year for everyone, especially fairs and festivals, but BCYF pushed on to give our exhibitors the opportunity to still showcase their exhibits in the first ever Berkeley County Virtual Youth Fair. With the help of Hornby Media, Kisner Communications, and Pro Design LLC, the 2020 fair was brought to everyone via TV10, YouTube, and social media. It was a learning opportunity for all, whether you were an exhibitor or a spectator. One of my all-time favorite quotes is by Franklin D. Roosevelt. We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. I strongly believe that this organization prepares the exhibitors for their future. These exhibitors, above everything else, have learned to be resilient and not to give up. It was a tough year for all youth, but these exhibitors had the foundation to push through and adapt. And just look at them now, back here at the fair, stronger than ever. Throughout the years, this fair has been truly blessed with remarkable community support. A big thank you to all our sponsors who stuck by us through last year to make sure that this 2021 fair came back with success. We truly could not make this fair happen without your continued support and dedication to this organization and these kids. This organization has the best volunteers. For the last 15 months, activity here at the fairgrounds has been very minimal due to the restrictions. So you can only imagine the work that it took to get these facilities back up and running for the best week of the fair. Thank you to all the volunteers who gave up their weeknights and weekends to come here and work to make sure that our facilities were ready to bring this fair back and ready to operate. I welcome you to the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair, and I challenge each of you to take full advantage of what this fair has to offer. Again, thanks to every volunteer, every sponsor, and the community who make this event happen annually. We cannot do it without you. And to the exhibitors, Bishop T.D. Jakes said, if you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, for passion will lead you right into your purpose. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, the passion to find your purpose and to adapt to anything that crosses your path. You are the Berkeley County Youth Fair, and this organization is proud of each and every one of you. On behalf of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Executive Committee and the Board, I welcome you to the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair back on track and full steam ahead. Hannah, can you help me for a second, please? Before I begin, I want to say thank you to Hannah for her service over the past 2 years. Hannah, your reign as Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair is unprecedented and will come to a close tonight. Tonight will be the beginning of the next stage of your life. In 2020, you stepped up to show the youth of Berkeley County that anything is possible when you assisted with the virtual fair. You are a role model for many young people, and your representation of this organization was astounding. I wish you the best of luck in your next endeavor and future dreams. And here's a check on behalf of the Marley Ruritan for your service. The next group of individuals that I'm about to introduce have worked closely together over the past several months and have taken on the responsibility of running the day-to-day operations of this organization. These folks are my fair family, because when the day is done, that is truly what they are. First Vice President, Lanny Schreck. Just go over there and stand on that. Yeah, you can take that with you. As First Vice President, Lanny is primarily in charge of entertainment for the fair and coordinating the fair schedule. Lanny is no stranger to the fair, serving as Chief Chairperson and Livestock Chairperson. Lanny, I cannot express enough how grateful I am for everything you do, especially the little things I throw your way that need to be taken care of. You always say, yes, not a problem. You continuously look for opportunities for the fair and bring those opportunities to life. Lanny, thank you for your continued support of this organization. Second Vice President, Shelley Shoppert. So she gets... Yeah, hold the top, grab the top of it. There you go. As Second Vice President, Shelley's responsibilities include taking care of commercial vendor area at the fair as well as fundraising throughout the year. Shelley, where do I start? You're always there as my sounding board. Your open mind, new ideas, professionalism, and enthusiasm has brought so much to this organization. I am so thankful that this organization has given us the opportunity to grow our friendship. I thank you for your continued support and dedication to the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Third Vice President, Matt Linton. Wow. As third Vice President, Matt's responsibilities consist of fairground maintenance, the livestock area, and safety committee. This fair has been a huge part of Matt's life, from being an exhibitor as a young person to now volunteering as an adult. Matt, your position probably has the most responsibility. There are quite a few buildings and acres for you to look after, but you do it with a passion that comes from your heart. And he actually has another title now. He's called H2O Specialist because he has been chasing water leaks for about the last month. You are a problem solver and always strive to do what is best for this organization. I am honored to work with you and thank you for all that you do for the fair. Corresponding Secretary, Billy Joe Ryman. As Corresponding Secretary, Billy Joe is responsible for writing thank you notes, taking attendance at each meeting, as well as being the friendly face you see when entering the office. Let's see, Billy Joe, how long have we known each other? A lot of years. And each of those years, I am so thankful that our friendship has grown closer. Billy Joe, I thank you for your service and dedication to the fair. Treasurer Kenny Laymaster. As treasurer, Kenny is responsible for taking care of all the finances. Kenny is no stranger to the fair, as he has served on the executive committee a few years ago in a different capacity. He has worked to make sure that the Sheriff's Department had a presence during the fair week. Kenny, I have known you for many years, and I thank you so much for your continued support for this organization and the youth of Berkeley County. I have defined the roles of each of this group's office, but their duties are so much more. Being a member of the executive committee is not just getting the fair ready for one spectacular week during the year, but it is committing to volunteering 365 days a year. Each and every one of these individuals gives 110%, if not more, to their position they hold. They work together through the good and bad with one thought: we are doing it for the kids. Serving on the executive committee is not always an easy task, but this group of folks before you serve with enthusiasm and smiles on their faces. I thank each and every one of you for your devotion to the Berkeley County Youth Fair and the kids of Berkeley County. I also want to say thank you to the families of these individuals, because many times during the year we're not at home. We're here at meetings, working on fundraising projects, or simply just working here at the fair. I thank you for supporting them while they are making a difference in this community. Again, on behalf of the Berkeley County Youth Fair Executive Committee and Fair Board, I welcome you to the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. BCYF is back on track and full steam ahead. Thank you and enjoy the fair.
We would like to take a few minutes and thank Dawn for the many hours that she also puts into this. We do, as she said, as she mentioned, the group of us do put a lot of hours in it. We're without our families, and without the love and support of our families, we wouldn't be able to do this. But Dawn goes well beyond, and she is the engineer to this train, and she keeps us all on track. Thank you, Dawn.
At this time, please welcome our reigning Miss Youth Fair, Hannah August.
Good evening. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I didn't write a speech for tonight, and for the first time in my life, it's not because I procrastinated. I planned it this way. Because with this past year, having the virtual fair and dealing with COVID and everything, it proved that no matter how much you prepare for something, you're never truly prepared for it. Despite COVID, I had a great year still. I love being able to get to help here with the fair, the virtual fair, and even getting to go to the West Virginia Fairs and Festivals contest. And I want to thank Mr. Kenny Laymaster for making that long trip all the way down there just to show his support personally and for the whole fair. I'm so excited for this wonderful group of girls that's here tonight. I had a wonderful 2 years as queen, and I'm so proud of all of them, getting to know them today, and I know that any one of them will do a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. I would like to take a moment and introduce our Miss Youth Fair Contest chairpersons. Barbie Frankenberry, Miss Youth Fair 1965. And Jan Chansey, Miss Youth Fair 1991. Let's meet our judges. Tonight, we have Gretchen and Dave Rush as our judges, who have spent the afternoon interviewing the contestants and now have the daunting tasks of judging this contest. Let's find out a little bit more about them. Gretchen and Dave have been living in Stevens City, Virginia for the past 21 years. They are recent empty nesters with 2 children in college. Their oldest is in Yale University's Master's Doctorate program, and their youngest, a sophomore, plays football at a Midwest college. In their spare time, they together enjoy hiking, camping, traveling to watch their 6'5" son hit hard on the field. Dave enjoys running, mountain biking, fishing, and home fix-it projects. Gretchen loves to read, enjoys gardening, tinkering in the greenhouse that Dave built her, and taking daily 5-mile walks. They are huge dog lovers and have owned several in the 29 years that they have been married. Let's thank Gretchen and Dave with a round of applause. Our ushers for this evening are Peyton Bowers and Eli Canby, both from the Tomahawk Warriors 4-H Club. We thank these young men for helping to make sure our contestants and others make it safely on and off our stage. And with that, without further ado, I think it's time to get this contest started. Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1.
Hello, my name is Brianna Willingham, and I'm representing Southern Cross 4-H Club.
Brianna is the 18-year-old daughter of Todd and Kim Willingham of Bunker Hill. She is a 2021 graduate of Musselman High School, where her favorite subjects were art and photography. In high school, Brianna was selected for the National Honor Society and the National Art Honor Society. She was also a member of the Bible Club and theater department for 3 years. Brianna enjoys drawing, singing, sewing, and puppetry, and her favorite place to visit is Hershey Park. She plans to work full-time and become a full-time artist and creator. All right, Brianna, tell us about your participation in the Sorry Souls Autism fundraising event.
My family and I have been a part of the Sorry Souls for a couple of years now. It's a motorcycle event where we support everyone with autism. And my brother out there, he's an autistic kid too, and he's especially important because he just means the world to me, and every time I go, I just want to be there for him, and it feels like we all want to be there for him and for everybody out there that's a part of the autism spectrum. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. Contestant number 1, Brianna Willingham. Contestant number 2.
Abigail Souders, representing Hedgesville FFA.
Abigail is the 17-year-old daughter of Jed Souders and Kathy Haynes. She will be a senior this year at Hedgesville High School, where she is active in the FFA chapter, receiving her Green Hand chapter and state degrees. Abigail has served as the reporter for her chapter and will be secretary this school year. Outside of school, she attends youth group each week and works. Abigail would like to learn how to crochet and has a hobby of baking vinyl stickers. Her favorite places to visit are Miss Heather's house and her grandparents' farm. Following graduation, Abigail plans to enter a nursing program. Abigail, explain what you do as a member of your plant pathology team.
As a member of my plant pathology team, I studied the plants, what their disease was and how to cure it. And then we went to competition and we judged based on pictures. And I ended up placing third out of our group.
Thank you, Abigail. Contestant number 2, Abigail Souders. Contestant number 3.
My name's Alicia Schilt, and I'm here representing Wetumpka 4-H.
Alicia is the 19-year-old daughter of Paul and Amy Schilt of Falling Waters. She is a 2020 graduate of Spring Mills High School, where her favorite subjects were agriculture, math, and zoology. During high school, Alicia earned her Star Green Hand Award and was a member of the FFA entomology team. Her hobbies include crocheting, gardening, crafting, and goat and chicken farming. Alicia's favorite foods are any form of potatoes. She works at Volvo Powertrain and hopes to live a long life on her family's farm while continuing to serve her community. Alicia, please tell us about the donation drive you organized with your 4-H club for the Berkeley County Humane Society.
As president of Wetumpka 4-H, I wanted to get the club a little more involved after COVID, and so I thought donating some things to the local Humane Society would get us a little more back on track and get our community services into the community that we needed.
Thank you, Alicia. Contestant number 3, Alicia Schilt. Contestant number 4.
Good evening. My name is Kaylee Bitterai, and tonight I'm proudly representing the Hedgesville FFA and the Hedgesville New Adventures 4-H Club.
Kaylee is the 17-year-old daughter of Joe Bitterai and Deanna Mills. She will be a senior at Hedgesville High School this fall, where her favorite subjects are agriculture and science. In her 4-H club, she has received the Club Spirit Award, as well as the I Dare You Award. And through FFA, she has received her Green Hand, chapter, and state degrees, as well as 3 leadership pins. Kaylee enjoys camping and kayaking with her family, as well as playing volleyball and line dancing. Her favorite places to visit are 4-H camp, the youth fair, and her family's river lot. Following graduation, Kaylee plans to attend WVU to study agriculture and also wants to run for a state FFA officer position in college. Kaylee, tell us more about what you do when participating on your school's FFA land judging team.
So on our land judging team, it's made up of 4 members. We do land judging and home site. So basically what we do is we go out into a field. We have 4 separate holes, and we evaluate basically how well things can grow in the soil. And we also evaluate how well things would be built on that area of land. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee. Contestant number 4, Kaylee Bitterai. Contestant number 5.
Hi, my name is Reagan Miller, and I proudly represent Southern Cross 4-H Club.
Reagan is the 15-year-old daughter of DJ and Jenny Miller of Jaredstown. She will be a sophomore at Musselman High School in the fall, where her favorite subject is English. She plays on the tennis team, and she was the freshman class president. Outside of school, Reagan is involved in several church youth groups, enjoys singing and acting, and visiting Bar Harbor, Maine. In her 4-H club, she has served as song leader, health leader, and game leader. Reagan has also been awarded Spirit of Camp, as well as the Health and Heart Candles at Tri-County 4-H Camp. Her future plans are to attend college to study law or become a teacher. Reagan, tell us more about your leading crafts with some neighborhood children this past year.
So I absolutely love children. That's why I would love to go into the teaching field one day. And I just figured there was a ton of kids in my neighborhood and they were kind of tired of doing the same old games over and over. So I figured it would be a fun way for them to not only learn but able to experience and do different crafts once a month. And for example, for March we did National Waffle Month, and we learned about where the first waffles came from and we got to make them. So overall I learned a lot, and so did they. Thank you.
Thank you, Reagan. Contestant number 5, Reagan Miller. Contestant number 6.
Hi, my name is Hunter Dunham, and I'm representing the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club in the Hedgesville FFA chapter.
Hunter is the 16-year-old daughter of Adam and Heather Dunham of Hedgesville. She will be a junior at Hedgesville High School in the fall, where her favorite subjects are biology and agriculture. Hunter has received 2 Eagle Soar awards at school and her 4-H Club's Spirit Award, and earned her FFA Green Hand and Star Green Hand degrees. She has been dancing at Turning Point Center for Dance for 10 years and also enjoys reading and hanging out with her friends while camping and kayaking. Hunter plans to attend Potomac State College after graduating to study agricultural entrepreneurship. Hunter, tell us about the mission trip that you plan to take this month.
So I'm going to Belgium this month, and well, I was supposed to be, but unfortunately I'm no longer going. But we were supposed to go to a school and do renovations and work with the people there and all kinds of things like that. And then we were also supposed to go to do other projects and things like that.
Thank you, Hunter. Contestant number 6, Hunter Dunham. Contestant number 7.
Hi, my name is Isabella Valadez, and I am proudly representing 4-HYLA.
Isabella is the 15-year-old daughter of Tyler and Lynn Blackshear. She will be a sophomore at Hedgesville High School this year, where her favorite subjects are English and history. In school, Isabella has been active in student council, show choir, honors choir, yearbook, and has received an Eagle Soar award. She has been president of her 4-H club for 2 years and received the club's Spirit Award. Isabella enjoys singing, making music, writing, photograph and graphic design, and her favorite places to visit are local bookstores, libraries, Smith Mountain Lake, and Disney World. Her future plans are to become a pediatric trauma surgeon and work through Doctors Without Borders to help people across the world. Isabella, can you explain your being the co-founder of Hello to Mental Health and what it's all about?
So I and one of my friends are really big into a lot of mental health issues, and we really like bringing awareness to a lot of issues across the spectrum of things. And we wanted to start something that would help more people and destigmatize mental health, and as it's something that a lot of people struggle with and has a lot of increased throughout this pandemic, and we wanted to just help destigmatize and make people feel better about it and get people resources.
Thank you, Isabella. Contestant number 7, Isabella Valdez. Contestant number 8.
Hello, my name is Gracie Weinkoop, and I have the honor of representing the Musselman FFA.
Gracie is the 15-year-old daughter of Jennifer Wynkoop of Inwood and the late Matthew Wynkoop. She will be a sophomore at Musselman High School in the fall, where her favorite subjects are history and English. Gracie has earned her FFA Green Hand pin and plans to hold an office in her chapter next year. She enjoys showing animals and spending time with her cousins, as well as visiting Hillsborough, Virginia, where she has many fond memories. After graduating from high school, she plans to attend a college that supports agriculture and livestock judging, as she would like to become a livestock agent or judge. Gracie, talk about your other goal of owning your own ranch or farm.
When I was little, I've always had a dream of having my own farm. I grew up on a Hereford farm. My dad raised Herefords and other cattle. It's always been my dream to live out his life since he's no longer with us and make my family proud.
Thank you, Gracie. Contestant number 8, Gracie Weinkoop. Contestant number 9.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cook, and I feel honored to represent Tomahawk Warriors 4-H Club at Martinsburg FFA Chapter.
Caroline is the 16-year-old daughter of Jody and Adam Cook of Berkeley Springs. She will be a junior at Martinsburg High School this fall, where her favorite subject is U.S. history. Caroline has received her varsity letter in track, her 4-H Club Spirit Award, and won first place in public speaking at Roundup. She enjoys working on her family farm, as well as spinning wool and training for track. Caroline's favorite places to visit are Chincoteague Island, the Outer Banks, and any national park. Her future plans are to get her undergraduate at WVU in history and complete graduate school with a master's in fashion and textile studies. All right, Caroline, tell us more about your involvement in the Gift of Grace food pantry at your church.
I help with organizing feminine hygiene products for all young women who can't afford them, because I feel that it's important that it's not only a food pantry, that young women have the proper and necessary items that they need to go throughout their day-to-day basis without feeling humiliated for something that is completely natural.
Thank you, Caroline. Contestant number 9, Caroline Cook. Contestant number 10.
Hi, my name's Elena Miller, and I've been a member of the Southern Cross 4-H Club for 11 years now.
Elena is the 19-year-old daughter of DJ and Jenny Miller of Jaredstown.
She will be a sophomore at California University of Pennsylvania this fall, where her favorite subject is phonetics, and she is a member of the track and cross-country team. Elena has received the I Dare You Award, the Helping Hands Camp Service Award, her 3- and 6-year pins in cooking and sewing, Reserve and Grand Champion of the Style Show, and her charting pin. She enjoys cooking, sewing, and weaving. Her favorite places that she has traveled to is Sweden. Elena is pursuing her bachelor's degree in communication disorders and plans to obtain her master's degree in speech-language pathology in the future. All right, Elena, could you explain the project you led at Camp Frame this year?
Thank you. So I was tasked this year by Mikey to do a project that I thought I could never do in a million years. So I got a phone call at the beginning of the year, and Mikey was like, hey, we need 2 things done at Camp Frame. We need the nurse's cabin porch redone, and we need the benches done. You pick whichever one you think is the most important and do it. So, me not being able to say no, I was like, of course, I can do that for you, Mikey. So, I came up with a plan of how I was going to get it done, which was pretty difficult. And then I had to think of ways that I was going to fund it. So Mikey mentioned to me that there was a grant that I could receive. So I applied for that grant, and I actually received the grant. And I was able to use that money in combination with the Berkeley County Foundation's money and the Berkeley County All-Stars money to help redo the porch with the help of my team. So I planned it and executed it all to help everyone who uses Camp Frame.
Thank you, Elena. Contestant number 10, Elena Miller. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our contestants a round of applause. Ladies, if you want to exit the stage, please. Thank you. And now it's time for some entertainment. Tonight, for your entertainment, we welcome Elena Scott. Elena just completed her role as Belle in Beauty and the Beast during Berkeley County Schools' Soul program. Elena is a theater student at Musselman High School. Please give a warm welcome to Elena Scott.
Again here at the indoor arena, the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Matt Miller with you, Mary Beth Blair as well. Yes. We apologize for kind of interrupting in the middle of the song, right. But because of some of our commitments and YouTube and so forth with contractual obligations, right. Some of the music we may not be able to carry.
Right.
So
understandable.
Very exciting to this point.
Very much. 10 great candidates, and we're going to, next step after the entertainment is to hear the top 5. And so once we get to that, I guess we'll be coming back after a break to hear who those are. So stick with us.
Yep, let's do it. A 60-second break. Our title sponsor, Panhandle Dumpsters. Let's go ahead. Pardon me. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, a 2-minute break, and then return here to the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Sounds good.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They can call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131.
Are you looking for a full-service web design company right here in the Eastern Panhandle? Then look no further than Pro Design LLC, specializing in web design and development, web hosting, and application development. Pro Design is a locally owned company serving local clients since 1997 with a reputation of quality, creativity, and personal touch. Let Pro Design build or redesign your dream website. Find them online at professionaldesign.com or phone 304-676-9940.
Are you starting it?
I'll throw it to you.
Okay. Oops.
The Miss Youth Fair contest. We're waiting to see who the top 5 will be. There are 10 contestants in tonight's competition, and all could make an incredible queen. So we are really looking forward to hearing what the judges' next step in the next 5 that will move on to interview for the title of Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair 2021.
They've already had the tea and refreshments earlier. They
an
answered
interview.
some questions right during that
That's
time.
correct.
So I'm sure some of that goes into what the judges are now deciding for the final 5.
That is correct. We have 2 judges here tonight that are judging their on-stage performance, and they also interviewed them, as you said earlier, Gretchen and Dave Rush. So they will be making that decision, and they will be, as you said, moving on to the next. Sorry, it's a little, there's a lot, I don't know if you can hear the feedback. We have entertainment in the background, and as Matt said earlier, due to commitments and YouTube, we have to be careful with hearing that music online. So,
all right.
Are we going to go to a break now?
Let's do it. Let's take another 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They can call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Spring Valley Farm and Orchard in beautiful Hampshire County is owned by the Cooks, Eli and Misty, and their 3 children who farm on 820 acres and grow fresh peaches, apples, corn, tomatoes, melons, squash, zucchini, beans, and more. Spring Valley Farm Market has a new location at 1793 Dry Run Road in Martinsburg and a Winchester location too. Open Monday through Saturday 9 until 5 and Sunday 9 to 4. For the freshest, highest quality fruit and produce, shop Spring Valley Farm Market. Buy fresh, buy local.
We are back once again. We understand there may be one more song coming. We've been watching doing some talking and making their decisions, and I think we may have our final 5 coming very shortly.
But I think we do have another song, so we might not be able to carry that once again. Sorry for that break that we have to take in order to keep the broadcast going and not get kicked off of YouTube. So we're going to go to a commercial break now. And Matt will be back in what?
Yeah, let's do another 2-minute break.
We'll do another 2-minute break. Thank you for your patience. We'll be right back at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds.
Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com. Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com. Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They can call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131. Spring Valley Farm and Orchard in beautiful Hampshire County is owned by the Cooks, Eli and Misty, and their 3 children who farm on 820 acres and grow fresh peaches, apples, corn, tomatoes, melons, squash, zucchini, beans, and more. Spring Valley Farm Market has a new location at 1793 Dry Run Road in Martinsburg and a Winchester location too. Open Monday through Saturday 9 until 5 and Sunday 9 to 4. For the freshest, highest quality fruit and produce, shop Spring Valley Farm Market. Buy fresh, buy local.
Okay, folks, we are back, and we are anticipating the announcement of the top 5. It's the end of the entertainment, so we're
That was wonderful. Thank you, Elena.
Here we go.
Now let's pause for some thanks. Please help me in giving Carly Ryman Gall and her stage decorating committee a round of applause for this beautiful stage. Carly works all year long creating what she envisions, and her committee worked hours this week making it a reality. Thank you to all of these volunteers. There are more volunteers and businesses who donated items for the contest listed on the back of your program. We thank them for the support of our youth and community. And now, it's time to announce the top 5 contestants in our 61st Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest. Ladies, when you hear your name, please join me on the stage. Contestant number 3, Alicia Schilt. Congrats. Contestant number 5, Reagan Miller. Contestant number 6, Hunter Dunham. Contestant number 9, Caroline Cook. And contestant number 10, Elena Miller. Let's give these ladies another round of applause. All right, ladies, you know what time it is. It's time to head off to the soundproof booth. I'll keep contestant number 3 with me, and the rest of you can go downstairs. You're welcome. All right, Alicia, just a moment. I need the question. All right. Thank you for your patience, Alicia. I have the question for you. Are you ready? I will read it twice and then give you a moment to answer. Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year. Would you like me to repeat the question? Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year.
Last year, I decided to keep my market goat because I thought maybe it could help with my breeding program this year, and this year I got to see his baby grow up, and now he's here, and I wouldn't have been able to do that. And I also get to see my siblings show, and I didn't get to see that last year.
Take your spot on stage. Thank you. Contestant number 3, Elisa Schilt. Contestant number 5, Reagan Miller. Hi, Reagan. Wherever you would like, Reagan. All right. I have a question for you. I can read it twice if you would like. Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year. Are you ready?
Okay, thank you. I am looking forward to overall just being all together. After this past year of being in quarantine and not being able to see family and friends, I think it's so exciting to be all back in the same place and get to see friends that you haven't seen in over a year. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to see friends that I just really missed, and I'm also excited to celebrate that and enjoy all the animals because people have put so much work into this, and they have worked so hard at leading up to this, and I'm so excited to see what this week brings. Thank you.
Thank you, Reagan. Contestant number 5, Reagan Miller. Contestant number 6, Hunter Dunham. Hi, Hunter. All right, I have a question for you. I can read it twice for you before you answer if you would like. Okay. Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year. Do you want me to read it again? You're good? All right.
I am looking forward to all of the events that we get to do with the other fair members and the other showmen, like the Barnyard Olympics and the pie eating contest and the watermelon eating contest. And I just love those things, and the line dancing and all the activities in the evening. I'm so excited for all of that.
Thank you, Hunter. Contestant number 6, Hunter Dunham. Contestant number 9, Caroline Cook. Hi, Caroline. Welcome back. I have a question for you. I can read it twice if you would like to give you some think time. Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year. I can repeat the question. Yes. Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year.
I feel like the thing I missed most about the fair is the connections that you make, because they last a lifetime, whether you're queen for a week or you're grand champion in your class. Those people that you meet and the friends that you make are going to be there with you forever, through thick and thin, no matter what. So I think that's what I'm most excited about, is to get back to building relationships and just having fun, because it's the fair.
Thank you, Caroline. Contestant number 9, Caroline Cook. Contestant number 10, Elena Miller. Hi, Elena. Welcome back, whichever side you would like. All right. I have a question for you, and I can read it twice if you need some think time. You ready? Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year. Would you like me to read it again?
Yes.
Okay, why not? Last year, we had our fair virtually. Tell us about one thing you're looking forward to this week that you missed last year.
Thank you for that question. I'm really looking forward to just seeing like the lifelong friends that I've made in 4-H, just getting to see them around the fair. And obviously tomorrow I have the style show that I'm in, so I'm excited to get back to showing the projects that I've made. And really the biggest thing that I'm excited about is just coming back and everything being normal again, and everything just having fun here with the friends that I've made through 4-H, and even some who aren't in 4-H, but I see every year at the fair.
Thank you, Elena. Contestant number 10, Elena Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for our top 5. All right. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. You're welcome. And at this time, it's time for some more entertainment. I'd like to welcome back Elena Scott.
The top 5, we heard from them and they answered all the same question and did very well. And we're going to take a break while they're going to some more entertainment, and we're going to come right back with the new queen, or the crowning of the new queen. So
let's go ahead and take a 4-minute break at this time,
sounds good.
And then we will return to the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Our title sponsor, we say thank you to Panhandle Dumpsters.
Yep.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday. I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Hello?
We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Are you looking for a full-service web design company right here in the Eastern Panhandle? Then look no further than Pro Design LLC, specializing in web design and development, web hosting, and application development. Pro Design is a locally owned company serving local clients since 1997 with a reputation of quality, creativity, and personal touch. Let Pro Design build or redesign your dream website. Find them online at professionaldesign.com or phone 304-676-9940.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday. I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsinis.com.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body. talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com.
Wait to hear the judge's decision. We're live at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds for the 74th annual fair, and we're going to be bringing you live coverage all week long of everything that's going to be happening in this main arena where we're located, Matt. So, of course, there's much more going on all around us in the barns and the food trucks and the commercial exhibits, and on Tuesday the carnival opens. So the youth fair is back on track, full steam ahead, and we are about to hear from who our new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair is going to be in just a second. There are 5 contestants, and we are about to, I guess, get the final results. So we're going to go rate and see who the judges have selected.
And it seems that we may
Sing another
still
song?
have more of the entertainment coming as we wait to find out who the 2021 Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair will be.
Yeah. The suspense is getting to me.
Yes. Well, Ned, the judges seemed to make a very quick decision.
Yes, they did. And so I guess the question is, who have you picked up?
Thank you, Elena. I would like to invite Kathy Bennett, Miss Youth Fair 1968, and her niece, Autumn Fry, for a special presentation.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening to present the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Community Service Award. That award is named after the lady, Evelyn Laymaster Talbot, who was very instrumental in the early days of Miss Youth Fair when she would see that they were properly dressed, that they were on the fairgrounds when the fair was open, that they attended awards that were given, whether it was livestock or sewing, and just to be a wonderful PR individual. And that's what all of us who have had that title have learned. My late sister, Colleen Miller, was especially close to Mrs. Talbot. They had a very long-lasting, warm, loving relationship. And so the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Award is presented really in memory of my sister, Colleen Miller. Her family, the Douglas Miller family, and myself present this award and have for the last several years. We are very, very happy to be doing that tonight. I will say before I turn it over to my niece, Autumn Miller, that Autumn and I both attended the tea this afternoon, and the young ladies that you've seen up here this evening are amazing. The world is going to be a better place with them in it, every single one of them. They are all winners, especially when you hear about the volunteerism these girls have given to their communities.
The young ladies that you saw this evening
have completed several hours of community service. Many of them have done things from year after year within our community. Many of the activities have blessed our community and will continue to do so in the future. We are very proud of these young ladies and all that they have done, and we look forward to what they will be doing in the future. As you heard from our MC earlier, several of them have earned awards throughout their 4-H clubs, their schools, and have been very active not only in those two but also in their churches. We have some young ladies who have also started personal businesses and have taken the profits to give back to the community. This evening, we will be awarding 2 recipients for the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Award, and we are very proud to announce Elena Miller and Reagan Miller.
Ladies, before we present you with this award, we just want to say, and you heard us say this afternoon, when you talk with any of these young ladies, if you really talk with them, your heart will be filled. And these young ladies are perfect examples of that. Their volunteerism has been unbelievable, actually, and remarkable, just as all the other girls have done as well. They are receiving, as the Evelyn Laymaster Talbot Award, a clock. Imagine why. For all the time that you have spent giving back in your schools, in your churches, and in the community at large. Thank you, girls, for what you stand for and what you do. Our congratulations and heartfelt wishes go with you.
To hear the announcement of Miss Youth Fair 2021. We just heard from the 2 Community Service Award winners, the Evelyn Talbot Community Service Award, and we're about ready to hear the results from our host. And just to let you know, too, we are planning to interview Miss Youth Fair 2021 after they announce her and take pictures, so we'll have that. So stay tuned, stick with us.
And I believe we're going to send it back up to the stage in just a moment as we get ready for that announcement.
Yeah. The big crowning. I see Hannah Alt, 2019 Miss Youth Fair, going on stage to help with the crowning. And here we go.
And thank you, Peyton. Appreciate that. All right, let's welcome back our top 5 contestants to the stage. All right. Thank you, ladies. It is now time to introduce our little helpers. With the Queen's Bouquet, Charlotte McDonald. Charlotte is the daughter of Michael and Brittany McDonald. Our crown bearer, Leah Wilkerson. Leah is the daughter of Eric and Kelly Wilkerson. The Queen's Sash, Charlie K. Charlie is the son of Pete and Jennifer K. And our trophy bearer, Bryce Ware. Bryce is the son of Chucky and Ashley Ware. Let's give a round of applause to our brave little helpers this evening. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The results, please. All right, ladies, everyone ready? Fourth runner-up is contestant number 10, Elena Miller. Our third runner-up, contestant number 3, Alicia Schultz. Our second runner-up, Hunter Dunham. And remember, in the event that the new winner is not able to perform her obligations, the first runner-up would fulfill the position. Our first runner-up is contestant number 5, Reagan Miller. And that means I want to invite you to congratulate contestant number 9, Caroline Cook. Would our ushers please join us on the stage, please? The picture. There you go.
And Mary Beth, I believe We are back. We still have the picture of all that is going on the stage, but with no one on mic there, it gives us a chance to say congratulations to our new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair.
That's right. Caroline Cook, who represents the Martinsburg FFA and Tomahawk Warriors 4-H Club, is your new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair. And I do believe she had the biggest cheering section by far tonight, so there's no doubt about that. We are definitely going to interview her. We're going to interview her after they take pictures. So I think right now we're going to throw to a 4-minute break, and then we'll be back with your new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, Caroline Cook.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsinis.com. Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They could call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out of there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Spring Valley Farm and Orchard in beautiful Hampshire County is owned by the Cooks, Eli and Misty, and their 3 children who farm on 820 acres and grow fresh peaches, apples, corn, tomatoes, melons, squash, zucchini, beans, and more. Spring Valley Farm Market has a new location at 1793 Dry Run Road in Martinsburg and a Winchester location too. Open Monday through Saturday 9 until 5 and Sunday 9 to 4. For the freshest, highest quality fruit and produce, shop Spring Valley Farm Market. Buy fresh, buy local.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Can plug in at any moment.
Reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880.
I don't know. How quickly? Another 5? Yeah, okay, we'll do our short one, yeah.
Okay, so throw to that.
That was Mike and Donnie. They were talking with...
And for those of you, if you're just tuning in or you've been with us all night, as you know, we have just watched the crowning of Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, who will reign over this year's 74th annual fair all week long. She gets the honor of helping to congratulate the winners with ribbons and trophies and all that good stuff throughout the week. She gets to mingle around with her sash and crown and just represent the youth fair all week long and all year long, Matt. And so they're up there busy taking pictures with family and board members. So in the meantime, we have some fun footage from today that our camera guys caught. And I think this one we're going to show you is a little bit of a feature about our food and horses.
Yes.
What a combination. But Mike and Colin were out doing some video and feature stories for your entertainment. So take a look at this.
And apparently having a little bit of an issue with that video from earlier.
Well, I guess they just got to see us staring and waiting, huh? Well, that's all right.
Plenty of anticipation.
Yes.
We will get to that. Apparently having some difficulties back at the studio, and we will hope to take a look at that when we have a feature coming a little bit later on as well, with some of the kids bringing in their animals for exhibit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so we'll get to both of those here in just a little bit. We understand up on stage is still the picture taking going on with the celebration. Caroline Cook, our Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair.
That's right. And so we are just waiting for her to come down and join us. We're not sure when that's going to happen. Do we need to take another break, a commercial break, or how are we doing here? We're kind of just bear with us as we're trying to just do things on the fly here, waiting for our next celebrity to come and join us here.
Yeah, the fun and enjoyment of live television, right? As we wait to see what is happening, the picture taking continuing, and hopefully, So I believe I heard from Mike Hornby, he's our executive producer, that we will have Dawn first.
Oh, great.
So Dawn Pingley is making her way down.
Here comes Dawn. There you are. Let's get her all mic'd up. And there you go. I don't know. What do you want to talk about, Dawn? Okay, come a little closer to me. I promise I won't bite. You can get in here close. Hi. So we're so glad that you are here with us, Dawn. You did an excellent job earlier with your welcome and opening ceremonies. And how does it feel to be back at the fair?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's great.
There's such a vibe tonight, just so much momentum, and you can tell that everyone is just really excited to be here.
Oh, I went to the Miss Youth Fair today at 4 o'clock, and these girls were like, we are so glad the fair is back this year. So
yeah,
all the kids are. I mean, they've been excited all day.
Yeah, and what a great group of 10 girls who were competing. Oh my gosh, any one of them could have
any one of them could
done the job.
Yeah, I was with them this afternoon, and all 10 of them were, I mean, they're amazing kids.
Oh, well, there has to be one.
There has to be one.
And so we're looking forward to meeting Caroline here in a second. Mm-hmm. Do you know Caroline?
I do. I know her parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure you've probably seen her on the fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh,
so
yeah.
I actually was impressed with her answer in her final question on stage. When she said that, I thought, it kind of just stuck with me. Like it was very good answer.
Yes.
She did very good. So it's been a great turnout tonight. Is that a typical crowd?
Yes, it is.
Is it? She had quite a cheering section. Did you notice? Well, they all did, but oh my gosh, Caroline's was like, we could hear it in our earphones, and we were, So what are you expecting this week? Everything is full on, and
everything's on track, and you know, we're pushing forward, and I mean, we have the entertainment. Carnival will be here Tuesday. The livestock shows will start Monday morning. We actually have a couple of smaller shows tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the kids are excited to be back and ready to go.
Would you say that the participation level this year is back to normal?
It's not quite back to normal. I mean, it's down a little bit because people were still unsure if we were going to have a fair or not. So, the animal exhibits are probably about the same as they have been. The indoors are down a little bit, but that's okay.
So you're not missing the virtual fair at all?
I miss being there in the studio with you all.
Yeah, we had fun. We made the best of it.
We made the best of it, but no, I'm not missing. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back in person.
Absolutely, and it's just again, like we said, it's good to see everyone out tonight. I can see everyone out there mingling. The food vendors were open, the barns were open, so there was already so much going on. Is there anything throughout the week that you would want to mention to the audience at home to encourage them to come out, not just watch at home, but to come out?
Come out to the fair. I mean, weather's supposed to be really great.
Yes.
I mean, these kids would really appreciate their support.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said before, you know, they've been through so much in the last year of things getting canceled, you know, schools not open, couldn't play their sports, and this is probably one of the first big things that they've had to look forward to.
Exactly. So and there's so many opportunities. You can, you don't have to just come out in the evening. You can come out during the day.
During the day and watch the shows.
Yeah, so there's a lot of opportunities. You can jump on our Facebook page, the Berkeley County Youth Fair Association Facebook page. We have all the schedules. We'll be posting the daily schedule every day as a reminder. Our website, berkeleycountyyouthfair.org, has all of the information that you could ever want, the schedules and just all the details. So if you're wondering maybe when you should come out, you can check all of that out as well. Has all the food vendors who are participating, and so we're hoping that the community will come out and just really support the kids. And Matt, how are we doing on time? We're doing good.
Doing fine.
So they're still up. They're up there taking pictures right now. They do like a series of pictures or.
Yeah, they do. Barbie takes all the pictures and makes sure she has all the shots and stuff. So.
Yes, it's a good thing we have Barbie to keep us on track.
She does.
She photographs just about everything that you can think of here at the fair.
Yes, she does.
Well, Dawn, thank you for being such an incredible leader. Thank you for, at least last year when many fairs and festivals were shut down, you still led your board into the decision to do a virtual fair.
Yes.
And it was not an easy task.
It was not easy, but we did it. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but with the help of you and Mike Hornby and Brian, we pulled it off, and it was much better than what I could have ever expected.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. When I saw the young man who I bought, it was my first time buying a market hog, and I saw him tonight in person for the first time. Of course, I had seen his pictures online, but I just almost got choked up thinking about I bought, his animal, and I mean, it just has really endeared me to him. And he sent me a thank you note. It was the cutest thing. He said, it basically, in a nutshell, that he was felt so honored that the host of the virtual fair bought his market animal, so that was really cute. That was awesome. So anyways, I think, where are we at? We're going to take a quick break?
I think we are. We're going to take a break.
We're going to take a quick break, come back with Miss Youth Fair and hear from her. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck this week. And we'll be here all week taking inventory and showing the community what you actually have going on down here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Dawn.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get in our next break. It looks like a 2.5-minute break, and on the other side, we will hope to talk with Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, Caroline Cook. Stay tuned. This is the Berkeley County Youth Fair with our title sponsor, Panhandle Dumpsters.
Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They could call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131. Spring Valley Farm and Orchard in beautiful Hampshire County is owned by the Cooks, Eli and Misty, and their 3 children, who farm on 820 acres and grow fresh peaches, apples, corn, tomatoes, melons, squash, zucchini, beans, and more. Spring Valley Farm Market has a new location at 1793 Dry Run Road in Martinsburg, and a Winchester location too. Open Monday through Saturday 9 until 5 and Sunday 9 to 4. For the freshest, highest quality fruit and produce, shop Spring Valley Farm Market. Buy fresh, buy local.
Laura. Hey, Laura. What's with the sunglasses? Ouch.
The word is spreading. Bechtel Jewelers is home to some dangerously brilliant diamonds.
See the difference at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood. Sunglasses not included.
Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com.
All right, folks, we are back live on TV 10 at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds, and I am so honored to have with me Miss Caroline Cook, who is the new Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair for the 74th Annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. Caroline, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for you and enjoyed watching you on stage tonight. You did a wonderful job. I especially liked your answer to the second question when it was just the 5 of you. I thought, wow, that was really good.
Thank you.
So tell me tell me all about your experience. Were you shocked? What was it like up there?
I was in a group with so many beautiful, smart, and talented young ladies, and when they called my name, I was like, I mean, you guys saw my face. I couldn't even believe it. Barbie had to tell me where to stand, and my feet wouldn't move.
Yeah.
I was really, really shocked.
Oh, well, you're well-deserved. And, yeah, you're right. Such a great group of young women, and someone had to win. And so you shined tonight, and I'm sure in your interviews, so congratulations for that. Tell me what you're looking forward to most this week.
I'm looking forward to just being with the youth. That's what the youth fair is about. There's only a couple left. So, and I'm also really thankful that I remember being a little kid, a little girl looking up, and I was like, she's a princess.
Aww.
And so I can't wait because I love little kids. So it's going to be a little dream come true.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I noticed another thing about you, and you had one heck of a cheering squad. Oh my gosh, you had so many fans in the crowd. It was so loud. Literally, when you would come out and you would do anything, we were like, oh my gosh, our headphones were it was so loud in them. So
yeah, I have a really big family, and they decided to bring everyone, their brother and their friends. So
and they got to watch you. That is so exciting. So tell me where you go to school, what grade you're in, and just a little bit about yourself for the audience at home.
I'm 16. I turned 16 last Tuesday.
Wow, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I'm a member at Martinsburg High School. I'm a member in the FFA chapter.
Okay.
I've been doing FFA ever since I was really little because my dad's the advisor. So I've really been always engaged in it. And I mean, I'm in 11th grade.
Are you looking forward to going back to school in person and with everything,
yes.
full on?
Yes, I am so ready for that.
Yes.
I'm ready to see all my friends, even though I do see some of them over the summer, but just being able to see people's faces is going to be like the best thing, and knowing my teacher from like here up.
Yes, exactly. It really, you don't realize how much that changes things, you know. So, well, good. Well, we are going to hopefully have you back with us a couple times if your schedule allows. I'll check with Barbie and Jan and see what you can when you can come back and be with us. Let me ask you this: have you ever showed and do you show here at the fair? What do you do? What exhibits have you been brought?
For 4-H, I did photography this year, and I do lots of various. I've done baking, I've done photography, so I'm just kind of bouncing around with a lot of indoor projects. But I am showing 3 dairy goats and a market goat, so for FFA to represent them, and I'm just so excited.
Oh wow! So you have a busy week, not only as Miss Youth Fair, but also as a participant yourself. Yeah.
Which I'm grateful that I have all those lovely young ladies to help me out, because I know I wouldn't be able to do it without them.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, tell me about your family who's here today.
Well, my mom is here, my dad is here. My mom ran up to me crying, and my grandparents are here. They don't really show emotion a lot. They're always very happy and stuff, but I never really see them cry. But I saw my pap come up on stage, and he was crying, and I was like right then and there just bawling all the time, because I was like, and he was like, I'm so proud of you, and I'm like,
oh, that's so sweet. You got a big cheerleader out there, Miss Barbie. She's like waving at you and trying to get your attention. She wants pictures. And isn't she awesome? Isn't it great to have her and Jan working with you? I mean, they're pros, right?
Pretty much at this point.
Oh, well, you have an exciting week ahead of you, and I'm sure your family's hoping to go celebrate with you now.
Yeah.
So are we ready to – do you have a question for Miss Youth Fair?
I do not. You did a great job covering everything. Congratulations. A very exciting time.
Thank you.
Well, have a great week. We'll see you soon. I'll get with Miss Barbie and find out what your schedule is. And enjoy it all. Take in every moment, and we'll catch up with you and get like a midweek report.
Alrighty.
Okay. And good luck in showing.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon. Are we going to take a break?
And Mary Beth, you can catch up with Barbie right on the other side of this break, because she is going to join us. In fact, I believe there are 2 chairpersons overseeing Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, and you'll get both of them up next. This presentation of the Berkeley County Youth Fair presented by our title sponsor, Panhandle Dumpsters. Again, a 2.5-minute break, and then we'll be right back.
Laura. Hey, Laura. What's with the sunglasses? Ouch.
The word is spreading. Bechtel Jewelers is home to some dangerously brilliant diamonds.
See the difference at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood. Sunglasses not included.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsinis.com. There are so many great things to say about the redesigned Honda CR-V. So to save time, we've condensed them down into one easy acronym. OMECUV-NAAHAWATESONT. That stands for our most exhilarating compact utility vehicle, now available as a hybrid and with a turbocharged engine standard on non-hybrid trims. See? Simple. The redesigned Honda CR-V. Contact your Honda dealer or shop online.
Miller Honda, south of Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. www.mymillerhonda.com.
Together of the youth fair, both former queens.
Yes.
And just going to ask you, you could decide who wants to talk first, but to tell us about the process and how we got to tonight with the girls. And so, okay. And we're back for one final interview this evening at the opening night of the Berkeley County Youth Fair. We're so glad to be here in person. Yeah. enjoying just seeing family and friends throughout the community. With me for this interview, we have the co-chairs of the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair pageant, or contest, I think is what you actually call it. It's not a pageant. And Barbie is here, Frankenberry, and her daughter Jan Chansey, who are both former Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair queens, so they know how to run the show, right? So they're going to tell us. I think it's interesting because every contest that's similar in this runs differently. And what's the process, ladies?
Well, actually, we work beginning in January because we have to get an application ready that will go out to the young people. And it's important that we get our little people lined up because we have the catalog that has to be made, or the fair book as we call it. They call it a catalog. But it's a year-long process, and we hope we will get many more young women who will participate in it. When I first started in 1979, my dad asked Charlotte Shade and I if we would be co-chairs of the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair contest. Goodness. Charlotte was the first queen, and I was later in 1965. Okay, and she was 1960, and it's progressed on all these many years till we've crowned our 61st Miss Youth Fair queen, and. Of course, Jan then in 1991.
91,
okay. And it is different.
30 years ago.
Because I and Charlotte and many of us were on the football field at Martinsburg High School. Wow. And we were on trailers put together. And we progressed to this wonderful area here where we can actually have a dressing room down underneath where we can have, the question that we come up with. And I don't think anybody thought of that question this year.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Right.
Because they try to outthink us. Can you imagine that? They try to outthink us what we're going to come up with.
Right.
So Jan does the script. She took that over and she comes up with that question. And Jan, tell them what you are looking for. And
well, I think one of the important things about our Miss Youth Fair is that she needs to be an excellent public speaker, someone who can talk amongst the community members, also here at the fair, communicate well with others here as well. And so we always highlight some of the things that they've done or they are interested in doing. But then we also feel that it's important for each contestant to have the ability to answer one question in front of our audience and the judges. So we've turned to that a few years ago so that everyone gets their own personalized question based off of their application. And then, of course, there's the one final question for the top 5 so that the judges can see how each person answers that and how how they do with their communication. Exactly.
Impromptu.
One of the things that I know that Mom and I always talk about is how proud we are that our fair is, first of all, the only youth fair in the nation, but also that our contest has remained a contest. It is not a beauty pageant. We accept girls that are in the organizations that are participating in the fair from the ages of 14 to 20. And
they must be exhibiting at the fair. That is a must. And we actually, our president checks. To make sure that they are exhibiting.
And we've stuck to the point that we want them to be a nice community-rounded girl, and therefore we do not have the expectation for them to wear a beaded gown or anything like that. We've kept it very simple. I think that you could talk to any of the contestants over the years that we've been in charge, and they are like, "Wow, the judges don't bite. This is not this is not awful." They come back from the interviews with the judges, and they're like, "Wow, that wasn't bad at all." I'm like, "Yeah, you're just talking about yourselves." And we just try to keep it friendly and fun so that they'll return next year and hopefully bring some of their friends with them that are also involved in the fair.
How much was this a good turnout this year?
It was, because when you consider the fact that we did not have a contest last year, we know that it has hurt in other areas as far as participation. But we were very excited when we got our. Here's what we always say: when we have one, we have a queen. When we have two, we have a contest.
There you go. So you had 10. And that was,
to have 10, and 10 wonderful young ladies. And I'm telling you, there's not a ringer in the bunch.
Yeah.
Because they can speak, they're involved, and it's just the best.
I thought to myself as I was watching and listening, I wouldn't want to be the judge because what a tough job
they did
had.
too at first.
Yes.
The other thing that I might add is currently I'm in charge of securing the judges, and that's one of the other things that we try to do. We try to get a female and a male judge as well, so that we have both kind of viewpoints from both sides. And we like to have people that are from out of the area. They have no idea who these girls are, who their families are. They live on the other side of Winchester. These two that we had with us tonight, and we certainly appreciate their willingness to give up their Saturday afternoon and evening to volunteer.
Absolutely. That's a good fact. I didn't know that.
And one thing we do work very hard is to get quality entertainment too, and if that wasn't the best,
oh my gosh,
tonight,
she did so well. And I apologize to our audience because we could not let because of YouTube and just music rights. We had to go to a break, and so
Elena Scott, I have to say her name. She volunteered. I called.
She did a wonderful job
because she was in Beauty and the Beast, and
okay.
I had not heard her, but I know that there's always a quality in anything that they do. So there you go.
We're getting like a countdown there. Okay, I love how the guys say two. But how, was that 2 seconds or no?
We're going to a 2-minute break.
I think that's 2 hours.
What's that thing?
Okay.
2 and 2
hours.
I'm
2
glad
hours.
they're with me. It's been a long day.
Okay.
So thank you
guys and
so much.
We really appreciate TV 10. Thank you for being here with us tonight. This is the first. Yay!
Yes, a first. It's so good to be here, and we're looking forward to being here.
And do you know how many people are sitting at home and they're thinking, I've never seen this happen before.
That was a first, right? It's never been live.
Happen.
I know.
And so thank you all.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, for the Berkeley County Youth Fair, I don't know, are we coming back for one more? We're going to come back one more to close things out. But thank you, ladies, so much for being with us.
Thank you for the opportunity to share.
We look forward to having Caroline back with us throughout the week, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to go to a break, a 2-minute break.
They're my closest friends. We've been through a lot together. Seeing our kids off to college, Kelly losing her mom, my 50th birthday, I trust them with so much. So when it came to my finances, I trusted Kelly's referral to her Ameriprise advisor. Beth gives me the comprehensive advice that helps me feel confident my financial future is secure. With the right financial advisor, life can be brilliant. Ameriprise Financial.
Floodwaters can spread E. coli bacteria. Here's Bill Kearns from the Berkeley County Health Department about what to do if your well is tested positive.
If it's just a one-time contamination, you can superchlorinate your well, which we have instructions at the health department. They could call and talk to us. You're providing an excessive amount of bleach down the well. Then you do a runoff to get that out of the system, to get the bleach through your lines, get any contamination out of there. You do a runoff of so long, and then you can have it tested again.
The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131. Let's talk trash, because when it comes to trash, you have options. Panhandle Dumpsters is a local family-owned garbage hauling company serving both residential and commercial customers with weekly trash pickup, dumpster service, yard waste pickup, and bulk pickups too. Panhandle Dumpsters will give you a free trash can and provide curbside service for just $23 a month. Panhandle Dumpsters features a fleet of quieter, eco-friendly garbage trucks, thereby reducing the noise usually associated with pickup. Switch now and save up to 30%. Call 833-DUMP-STR, panhandledumpsters.com.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsinis.com. And we're back at the Berkeley County Youth Fair to close out our first night here live in the main arena. It's the 74th Berkeley County Youth Fair, and it's been an incredible first night. What do you think so far, Matt?
Yeah, got off to a great start. Very well attended. It was a neat atmosphere here.
Very nice.
Great cheering sections for each of the young ladies vying.
Yes.
And it was very good. And looking forward to seeing Caroline Cook serve as the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, the Youth Fair Queen, if you will, over the course of the week.
Yeah, she was a delight to interview and just very well spoken. And from what Barbie and Jan said, who are the co-chairs of the Miss Berkeley County Youth Fair, what they're looking for, she really embodied that. She's active in the Youth Fair. She is a very good communicator, very involved in the community and her school. So I think she'll do a great job, and congratulations to her. And we did record some fun stuff. We're going to show them that here a little later tomorrow morning. Some of your team is going to be out here to record, what is it? The dog show.
Yes.
And so that'll be replayed later in the evening. But tonight, actually, if you came or you're just tuning in, or you caught half of it and you want to see it all, this whole evening will start again at 11 p.m. If you want to stay up that late on a Saturday night, you can. And that will, roll around again. So.
Well, and don't forget that this is also going out over our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And once we are finished, it will archive there. So you can go back and watch it any time that you would like.
Go. That's great. So you can just have a whole, like Shark Week.
There it is.
Youth Fair
Binge
week.
watch the Youth Fair.
Exactly. So, wow. Okay, well, I guess we're night one in the books.
There it is.
Anything else we need to share with the folks before they head out?
Just have a good night and join us tomorrow, because we're back live right around 12:30.
12:30. And if you want to join us in person, hey, let us know. Stop by, say hello. The gate opens. There is a gate fee tomorrow, so make sure you come prepared for that. I think it's $5 a person, but that gets you into everything inside. So, join us on TV 10 or come out and be a part of it.
All right, as we wrap up day one, we're going to be finished here, but don't go away. We have those two features from earlier today. You're going to find out a little more about some of the animals and the young people that brought their exhibits to the fair, and also a couple of interviews around the horse barn and also with some of our food vendors. It's not the Berkeley County Youth Fair without the food.
No,
it's
not.
So a couple of great features that are coming your way. So we're going to send it back to the studio and get into those features, and then we'll wrap up our coverage from there here tonight. Thank you to everyone involved. Nick Verzolini is our engineer back at the studio. Sherry Dieter Davis, our on-site producer. Spencer Dupuis, Colin McLaughlin, Tyler Wilhelm running cameras. Mike Hornby, our executive producer. Mary Beth Blair is our host. I'm Matt Miller, helping to keep this train on track we are back on track here at the Berkeley County Youth Fair. Thank you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.